Good evening and welcome to McAllen Memorial High School. My name is Jose Navarro and I will be doing commentary on tonight's event. Tonight, McAllen Memorial High School takes on Juarez-Lincoln in a quest to finish their District 16 5A season undefeated. We have head coach Eddie Gonzalez and we will be asking him a couple of questions. Coach, what are your feelings about tonight's match?
I feel very confident. The kids have been working really hard. We know it's going to be a tough match because Juarez-Lincoln always comes out very, very tough. And we're just here. The boys are psyched up. They're just ready to go. They're ready to do the best they can.
Tell me about your season. You guys are going to take the mat tonight on a quest to finish off an undefeated season. Is that correct?
That is correct. Yes, we've had one incredible season this year. It's been a work in progress for the last several years since I got here. This year, these kids have been working so hard, and they've been blessed. We've been blessed with the ability to win every single duel tournaments and a regular duel match for the entire season. This would be the last one of the season, and if we win, we will be getting that undefeated.
Good luck, coach, and congratulations on the season so far.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
And coming up next, we go to the matches. And tonight's first match will be in the females 110 weight class. We have Karina Martinez from Juarez-Lincoln against Karina Lopez from McAllen Memorial. No takedown, no points. Both wrestlers are in a tie-up position. Snap down by Martinez from Juarez-Lincoln. She gets a 2-point takedown. Martinez comes to the front, gets in trouble, gives up the reversal. 2 points for Lopez, out of bounds. .27 seconds left after the restart. Martinez is trying to get a headlock. Is brought back down to the mat. Lopez gives up the escape. 1 point for Martinez. The score is now 3-2 in favor of Juarez-Lincoln. Martinez gets choice on the coin flip, and she chooses to go neutral to start the second period. Lopez gets in a double. She needs to finish to get her points. No takedown yet. Out of bounds, no takedown. Minute and 44 after the restart. 2-point takedown right off the bat by Lopez. Martinez has to begin in the bottom. Martinez trying to get away. And she gets a 1-point escape. Score is now tied at 4. Lopez from Memorial gets in on the leg. No takedown. Very little action with 30 seconds left. Lopez tries to snap down. Referee calls Martinez for stalling. Lopez gets in on the leg immediately after a 2-point takedown. Now looking to keep her opponent inside the circle, out of bounds. Two seconds left in the second period after the restart. And at the end of the second period, Karina Lopez from McAllen Memorial is ahead by a score of 6-4. Lopez chooses a bottom position to start the third period. Tries to switch off the whistle. Lopez is up to her feet. No escape though. 1-point escape for Lopez. Scramble situation, no points, out of bounds. Lopez is in on the legs. Has to climb up. 2-point takedown off a double leg. It appears that Lopez has a bar arm on the right side, trying to work a half Nelson on the left side. He's trying to turn her opponent. Switches to a cradle. It's in trouble. Lopez is in trouble. 2-point reversal to Martinez. Now Martinez seems to be working the half Nelson. Lopez is up to her feet. 1-point escape for Lopez. Score is now 10-5 in favor of Lopez with 30 seconds left in the match. Double leg takedown attempt. No takedown. Martinez trying to front headlock. And final score in the 110-pound match is 10-5 in favor of Karina Lopez of McAllen Memorial. At 128 pounds, we have Yilda Gonzalez from McAllen Memorial versus Margaret Becerra from Juarez-Lincoln. Gonzalez is in on a single leg, no takedown, 2-point takedown for Becerra. Gonzalez gets up to her feet momentarily, but is brought back down to the mat. Gonzalez desperately trying to win the hand fight. Gonzalez trying to get control of the hand so she can get up to her feet. Tries a switch, re-switch. Becerra is hanging tough on top. Throws a crossface. Crossface again. Reaching for that ankle. Gonzalez has her opponent's leg though. Becerra trying to turn. Gonzalez gets her on her back. Momentarily, no points. The referee calls a 2-point near fall in favor of Becerra. Gonzalez is called for stalling, for inactivity in the bottom, and she is awarded a 1-point escape. No change in position, so the score is still 4-0 in favor of Becerra from Juarez-Lincoln. Becerra gets choice, chooses to take the bottom position and start the second period. Gonzalez trying to ride. Pushes the head down, trying to get back. Gonzalez gives up the reversal. Tries to switch. Gonzalez trying to get back up to her feet. Becerra throws in a half Nelson on the right side. She's trying to turn her opponent. Gonzalez is trying not to go to her back. The referee is going to start counting back points. He's looking for the pin. And Margaret Becerra gets a pin at the 57-second mark of the second period. We will begin tonight's varsity men's matches at 138 pounds, where Ezequiel Rodriguez is representing Juarez-Lincoln, taking on Christopher Chavez representing McAllen Memorial. Chavez switches to a double leg off a low single, 2-point takedown. Chavez is getting back points. No signal yet as to how many points Christopher Chavez obtained.
Let's go, work something.
Chavez working off a bar arm on the right side.
There it is. Let's go.
He's got that bar in tight. Has his opponent's back again. No points given. Chavez is still working off the bar arm.
Drive. Let's go. Drive. Work the way up the hill. Let's go.
Rodriguez trying to scramble, trying to get a hold of Chavez's leg. Chavez throws in a crossface. Has his opponent's back. Referee counting now. Chavez is looking for the pin. He doesn't get it, but he gets 2 back points, bringing the score to 4-0 at the end of the first period.
Good job. Let's go.
Rodriguez has choice to begin the second period, and he chooses to go down, but Chavez allows them a 1-point escape, and they will begin the period in the neutral position. Chavez is in on a double, switches it to a single. He's working off a high crotch, switches it to a double again. Brings Rodriguez to the mat. No takedown signaled yet. Chavez has to get his head out and show control. Now it's a 2-point takedown. Chavez has a ball and chain lock.
Let's go, Chris.
He lets it go.
Crossface. Crossface. Come on. Crossface. Let's go. Get that cradle.
Chavez is trying to work his right arm in to lock with his left hand to have his opponent in the cradle. He brings him to the cradle position. Getting back points now.
Beautiful. Let's go. Do it again. Don't let them off. Break them down. Don't let them off.
2 more points given to Chavez.
There you go. Drive, Chris. Drive. Let's go, Chris. Drive. Chris, drive. Chris.
Chavez allows his opponent to have his side, but he tucks his head down so not to give control up. Chavez is slowly losing control. No change indicated yet. Chavez is still in control. 5 seconds left in the match, in the second period. And at the end of the second period, Chavez clearly in control of the match with a score of 8-1. He chooses to take the bottom position to start the third period. Switch off the whistle, which causes Rodriguez to lock hands. The referee stops the match to signal the 1-point penalty on Rodriguez. Score is now 9-1 in favor of Chavez of McAllen Memorial. Chavez tried a grand B off the whistle,
Wrist control, get to your feet.
and now gets hit with a stalling call.
Wrist control, get to your feet.
Rodriguez is working off a 2-on-1. Two-and-one arm lock. Chavez is hit with a stalling again, and it gives Rodriguez a 1-point penalty point. Chavez tries to switch, but is unsuccessful. Is brought back down to the mat. Rodriguez desperately trying to get him on his back. Chavez is hit with a stalling again. 1 point for Rodriguez. The next time he gets called, there will be a 2-point penalty. "15 seconds left in the match. Rodriguez throws in a cradle. He will not get it. He gives it up. Stalling on Chavez again gives Rodriguez a 2-point penalty. But that's the end of the match with a final score of 9-5 in favor of Chavez from McAllen Memorial. After the forfeit at 145 pounds to Adonis Saucedo from McAllen Memorial, the team score is now 9-0 in favor of McAllen Memorial. At 152 pounds, we have Israel Gonzalez versus Emmanuel Rios from McAllen Memorial. Rios gets a double leg takedown. Rios working off the 2-on-1, trying to turn his opponent. Rios is still working off the 2-on-1, but he switches it to the other side. Now he moves to his left side. Rios is now riding with the legs in. He's got full control of his opponent. Rios is trying to work a grapevine, but he needs to put his opponent on the mat. Switches it to a half. He's gonna run the half. Scramble situation. Rios is still in control. Gonzalez with the scramble gets a 2-point reversal. Now has Rios on his back. Rios trying to fight off his back. Referee looking for back points. 10 seconds left. Rios trying to survive the last 5 seconds. And the time runs out on the period. 3-point near fall for Israel Gonzalez. Score is now 5-2 in favor of Gonzalez going into the second period. Gonzalez chooses the bottom position to start the second period. Gonzalez has a switch attempt, but Rios just lets him up, gives up the 1-point escape. Gonzalez tries to tie up, but Rios goes in on a single. Rios still has a single, switches it. 2-point takedown. Gonzalez gets hit for stalling. Rios has a cradle on the far side, trying to turn his opponent. He needs to get on the other side though. Gives up the cradle. No points, no change. Gonzalez has wrist control on the bottom. Gives it up to try a stand-up. Gonzalez has the leg now. Gonzalez in a favorable position. He has Rios' leg. Even though Rios is in control. Rios brings him back down to the mat. No change. Gonzalez tries to get up. Rios cross faces him. Rios riding a little high, and they go out of bounds. 3 seconds left to restart the second period. Switch attempt by Gonzalez. No change. Time runs out in the second period with a score of 5-4 in favor of Israel Gonzalez. Rios has choice this period, and he chooses to start the third period in the neutral position. Gonzalez has a double. Gets a takedown, 2 points. Now being awarded 2-on-1. Rios tries to scramble, but he's putting himself in a bad position. Out of bounds. A minute 30 to restart the third period. Rios is in the bottom position after giving up the takedown before they went out of bounds. And Gonzalez gets called on a caution. Gonzalez has a second caution because his knee was touching the line. Rios tries to switch. Does not get the reversal, but seems to be getting an escape. No, he gives up. Rios is on his back now. 2 points awarded to Gonzalez. Brings the score to 10-4 in favor of Gonzalez from Juarez-Lincoln. Out of bounds. No change in the points. .51 seconds left after they go out of bounds. Restarting this third period. Quick stand up by Rios. 2-point takedown. Rios is still down by 3 points. He needs to put his opponent on the mat. To tie up the score and take it into overtime. Rios has 20 seconds to get 3 points. Gonzalez gets hit with stalling, gives Rios 1 point. Gonzalez gets a 1-point escape. Rios has a double leg attempt. 3 seconds left. They go out of bounds with 1 second left on the clock. Score is 11-8 in favor of Gonzalez. 1 second left on the clock. And time runs out. Final score in this weight class is 11-8 in favor of Israel Gonzalez of Juarez-Lincoln, which now brings the team score to 9-3. At 160 pounds, we have Ray Rodriguez from Juarez-Lincoln taking on Gilbert Villarreal representing McAllen Memorial. Both wrestlers are in the tie-up. Rodriguez tries a high single. Villarreal has an underhook on the left side. Has inside control, but Rodriguez has the same thing on his side. Villarreal is working off a 2-on-1 Russian. Switches it to a single. No change. Rodriguez is in on a double leg attempt. Now Villarreal shoots a double leg takedown attempt. Gets a 2 points. But Rodriguez quickly switches on him. Gets a 2-point reversal. Score is tied at 2. Out of bounds. 3 seconds left in the first period. Villarreal tries to switch off the whistle. No change. Score is still tied at 2. Villarreal's choice to start the second period. The Memorial wrestler chooses to defer, gives the choice to Rodriguez, who chooses the bottom position. Villarreal is cautioned. Both wrestlers need to reset. Quick stand-up attempt by Rodriguez off the whistle. Villarreal brings him back down to the mat, but let's go. Gives a 1-point escape. Villarreal shucks his opponent, goes in on a high single. They go out of bounds, no change in points. They restart on their feet. Both wrestlers in the tie-up. Not much action with a minute left in the second period. Villarreal shoots in, but quickly backs out. No change. Now Rodriguez is in on the legs. Villarreal shows good defense and brings the opponent back to his feet. Villarreal shoots in a low single. He's got hold of that ankle. Villarreal needs to get off his knees. Get a takedown. Stalemate called by the referee. There was no significant change, so the referee stopped the match and will restart it with both wrestlers on their feet. Rodriguez has a double leg attempt. Both wrestlers on their feet. They go to the end of the second period with the score 3-2 in favor of Rodriguez. Villarreal deferred choice in the second period, so he now has the choice, and he will begin the third period in the bottom position. Rodriguez is working a bar arm on the far side, trying to turn Villarreal to his back. He has him flat on the stomach. Villarreal is now up to his knees, up to his hands and knees. Villarreal just pushes his opponent off of him, gets a 2-point reversal. Rodriguez is trying to switch, but Villarreal lets him go, gives him a 1-point escape instead of giving up the 2 reversal. Score is tied at 4 with a minute left in the last period of this match. Double leg attempt by Rodriguez, who gets it on the edge of the mat, 2 points. Villarreal desperately trying to get back in and get a reversal, but they go out of bounds. Referee now signals a 1-point escape because Rodriguez lost control on the edge of the mat. Double leg attempt right off the whistle. Rodriguez gets 2 points. Score is now 8-5 with 15 seconds left in this 160-pound match. Villarreal trying to get back up to his feet. Rodriguez gives up the 1-point escape to Villarreal, but it is not enough. The final score in the 160-pound match is 6-8 in favor of Ray Rodriguez of Juarez-Lincoln High School, which brings the team score to 9-6 in favor of McAllen Memorial. We are now at the 170-pound match with Andres Gonzalez from Juarez-Lincoln facing Peter Eguia from McAllen Memorial. Eguia locks up his opponent in the tie-up, trying to set up his takedown. It's a 2-on-1. He's trying to arm drag his opponent. Gonzalez trying to take the action out of bounds, but Eguia won't let him. Eguia shoots a low single. He's in deep on the leg. but they go out of bounds. No takedown. Low single attempt right off the whistle for Eguia, who scrambles to get the 2-point takedown. Eguia throws his right leg in, trying to ride his opponent. Eguia trying to work his left leg in as well, trying to push on the head, trying to turn Gonzalez to his back. Eguia trying to work a power half, switches it back to the power half. Gonzalez scrambles. Eguia throws his left leg in, now has both legs in on his opponent. Trying to crank on the power half. Switches it to the left side. That's the end of the first period with a score of 2-0 in favor of Peter Eguia from McAllen Memorial. Gonzalez has choice to start the second period. He chooses the neutral position. Both wrestlers tie up. Gonzalez is backing up. Eguia shoots a low single. It's in on the leg. No takedown yet. Gonzalez hanging on to the ankle. Referee chooses to restart the match in the neutral position. Eguia shoots a single off the whistle. He's in on the leg. Gonzalez has a front headlock. Trying to pull his opponent in. Still has the headlock. He gets Eguia to the mat. No takedown given yet. Gonzalez has that front headlock real tight. He's trying to turn his opponent. He doesn't get the takedown. He gives up. And Eguia ends up getting the takedown. Referee calls stalling on Gonzalez from Juarez-Lincoln. Eguia trying to work a power half on his right side. Gives it up momentarily, throws in his right leg, and it's not working the power half on his left side, while the referee signals a 1-point stalling penalty in favor of Eguia, who gives up the reversal. And that's the end of the second period, with the score of 5-2 in favor of Peter Eguia from McAllen Memorial. Eguia chooses to begin the third period in the bottom position. Eguia trying to scramble, trying not to give up back points. Gonzalez is trying to throw in a grapevine, has his back. Eguia is giving up back points here. Gonzalez now looking for the pin off the grapevine. He's not in tight on the legs, but he's still getting back points. 3 points for Gonzalez off the near fall. Eguia gets a reversal, has Gonzalez on his back. He's looking for the half Nelson to try to pin his opponent. Eguia gets a 3-point near fall. And with 1 minute left in the match, Eguia is up by a score of 10-5. Eguia trying that power half again. Gonzalez has his opponent's leg, gives it up, goes back to the mat. Eguia throws in the right leg again. Now trying to work his left leg in. Eguia slips his grip. Ends up giving a 2-point reversal, but quickly regains control and gets a 2-point reversal himself. 5 seconds left in the match. And that's the end of the third period. We're at 170 pounds. Peter Eguia wins the match by a score of 12-7, which brings the team score now to 12-6 in favor of McAllen Memorial. At 182 pounds, we have Leo Rios from Juarez-Lincoln High School against Kyle Fontenot, representing McAllen Memorial. Kyle's in on a single leg attempt, gets a 2-point takedown, throws in the left leg, immediately trying to turn his opponent to his back. Rios is trying to scramble, not give up back points. Kyle gets 2 back points and a near fall, and is now looking for the pin. He's got his opponent's back on the mat. Referee looking for the pin. And Kyle Fontenot gets the pin at 1 minute into the first period, which now brings the team score to 18-6 in favor of McAllen Memorial. At 195 pounds, we have Jesus Flores from Juarez-Lincoln taking on Brian Beltran from McAllen Memorial High School. Beltran is in on a double leg attempt, scramble situation. Beltran has a underhook on both sides of his opponent. A lot of activity to start the match. Brian Beltran is in on a double leg takedown attempt. He switches it to a high single, out of bounds, no change. Only 39 seconds have gone by in this first period in this 195-pound match. Flores has a high single attempt. Beltran trying to fight off the takedown attempt by his opponent. Flores has a cradle, lets it go, but earns a 2-point near fall and a 2-point takedown. Flores is trying to work his way back to his opponent's hips. Flores is still trying to work his way back to his opponent's hips. but Beltran has a hand on his opponent's leg. Not allowing Flores to get behind him, but it's called for stalling. Beltran now gets up to his knees and gets a single attempt. Flores is trying to work off a bar arm. And that's the end of the first period with a score of 4-0 in favor of Jesus Flores from Juarez-Lincoln High School. Flores chooses to take the bottom position to start the second period. Switches off the whistle. It's chest to chest with his opponent, but is giving up back points. Flores is in trouble. Beltran trying to work a half Nelson. Beltran gets 2 points near fall, but it's now stuck under his opponent. He's trying not to give up a reversal. Flores gets a reversal, 2 points. Beltran tries to switch on his opponent. Beltran has the opponent's leg. He's trying to finish that switch. Flores is called for a 1-point penalty for locking his hands around his opponent's waist in the top position. And this second period will be restarted with 1 minute and 19 seconds left. Jesus Flores choosing the optional position, but does not give up the escape. Beltran trying to work a switch. He's in on his opponent's leg. Beltran still trying to finish the switch. Flores is not having it. He's got a bar arm. Flores working off the bar arm, lets it go. He's now behind his opponent. On his side, rather. Trying to bring his opponent back down to the mat. Beltran trying to get that arm back in his opponent's leg, trying to get control. Beltran still trying to work that arm in. Flores works his way back behind his opponent now. Beltran trying to get back up to his knees, get back to his base. Beltran is on his knees. And they go out of bounds with 6 seconds left in the second period. Flores showing signs of fatigue here. We'll restart the second period with 6 seconds left in the optional position. Beltran quickly gets up to his feet, but Flores still has control. Beltran tries to standing switch and catches Flores in a locking hands position, which gives Beltran a 1-point penalty. And at the beginning of the third period, the score is 5-6. Oh, excuse me, 4-5 in favor of Flores from Juarez-Lincoln. He is called for a 1-point penalty, but the referee has to allow Beltran the option of getting a better position before he stops the match. If Beltran can't get the reversal here, which he does, That gives him a 2-point reversal and a 1-point penalty. Beltran working for a pin here. Flores trying to get off his back, and Beltran gets the pin with 1 minute and 21 seconds left in the third period, which will now bring the team score to 24-6 in favor of McAllen Memorial at the halfway mark of tonight's match. And we will begin this 220-pound match where Edgar Delgado from Juarez-Lincoln takes on Jorge Sanchez representing McAllen Memorial. Delgado is bull rushing his opponent, but Sanchez seems to be trying to get his setup. He shoots a high single. Sanchez needs to get his head out to get a 2-point takedown. He hasn't established control yet. He gets his head around and is now given the 2-point takedown. Sanchez is working towards the cradle, but they go out of bounds. No change in the points. Score is still 2-0 in favor of Jorge Sanchez of McAllen Memorial. We restart the first period. Sanchez is trying to work power half on his left side. Delgado's trying to lock his ankles underneath, try to prevent his opponent from getting a half Nelson. But he is hit with a warning for stalling. Sanchez is still trying to work his power half. Goes to the left side. Delgado reaches back. Sanchez is still trying to work a power half. And we've reached the end of the first period where the score is 2-0 in favor of Sanchez from McAllen Memorial. Sanchez begins the second period in the bottom position, and Delgado gets called for a warning. After the reset, off the whistle, Sanchez tries to stand up, switches it. Sanchez now has control of the leg, lets it go. Delgado trying to keep control of his opponent by holding on to the leg, but it's called for a potentially dangerous. And the wrestlers will have to restart this second period. Sanchez is still in the bottom position. Quick stand up off the whistle. Doesn't get the escape, is brought back down to the mat. Not much action going on. Sanchez is still trying to work hand control to get back up to his feet. No change as they go out of bounds. In this second period, it will be restarted with 47 seconds left on the clock. Sanchez is still in the bottom position. Quick stand-up attempt. Gets a reversal. Brings his opponent back down to the mat. That gives him a 4-0 lead in the match. Delgado is hit for another warning of stalling, which gives his opponent a 1-point penalty. Sanchez was trying to get a power half in, but the clock runs out, and we now go into the third period, where Edgar Delgado has choice and he chooses to start the third period in the top position. Quick stand up by Sanchez. Quick reversal. 2 more points for Sanchez. Sanchez is riding a little high on his opponent. Throws in a leg on the right side. Has the leg on the left side, trying to work a power half. He's trying to turn Delgado up to his back. He's got to get his elbow up, though. Get that hand in deep. Sanchez is still working the power half. His hips are off his opponent. Delgado is hit with another stalling. Excuse me, that was Sanchez getting called for stalling. .58 seconds left in this match. Delgado restarts the period in the bottom position. Tries to standing switch, but is brought back down to the mat. Sanchez is working up to the power half again. Tries a half. Nelson on the right side. Lets his opponent up. Gives him a one-point escape, but quickly takes him back down to the mat. 2-point takedown. 10 seconds left in this match. Delgado gets hit with another warning for stalling. 2-point penalty for Sanchez, who wins this match by a score of 10-1, which brings the team score now to 27-6 in favor of McAllen Memorial, with only 6 matches left in this wrestling match. We have now reached the heavyweight match, where Uriel Garcia from Juarez-Lincoln faces off versus Robert Gonzalez from McAllen Memorial. Garcia goes in on a high single attempt. But Gonzalez sprawls on his side. He's trying to get behind his opponent. Far ankle. Gets a 2-point takedown. Gonzalez has 2 points and is trying to turn his opponent to his back. Gets rolled through. Gonzalez gives up the 2-point reversal. Score's tied at 2. Garcia trying to turn his opponent. Tries a half Nelson on the right, but they go out of bounds. Garcia was in control when they went out of bounds, so he will begin the restart in the top position. Gonzalez tries to roll through, ends up on his back. Referee looking for back points. Garcia trying to pin his opponent. Gonzalez trying to fight off his back. Garcia trying to put weight on his opponent, trying to pin him. Gonzalez is in trouble here. He's giving up the 3 near fall. But Garcia's trying to work the pin. He gets Gonzalez flat on his back. And with 32 seconds left in the first period, Uriel Garcia earns the pin versus Robert Gonzalez. This brings the team score now 28-12, still in favor of McAllen Memorial. And we go from the heavier men on the team to the lightest men on the team, where at 106 pounds, Jose Ramirez from Juarez-Lincoln takes on Ira Kosovsky from McAllen Memorial. Ramirez has a single leg off the scramble and it gets a takedown. 2 points for Jose Ramirez. Kosovsky gets a 1-point escape. Sweeping single by Jose Ramirez. Gets a 2-point takedown. He's trying to work a bar arm. He gives up the attempt on the bar arm. Scramble situation. Ramirez chooses to give his opponent a 1-point escape. Ramirez changes level, tries a double leg, but gives up the takedown to Kosovsky. Granby roll by Ramirez, 2-point reversal. Kosovsky gets up to his feet, gives a 1-point escape. And they go out of bounds before he can get the takedown. Score is tied at 5 with 16 seconds left in the first period. Ten seconds left. Ramirez trying to set up his takedown. Gets in on the single, but runs out of time. No change in the points as we go into the second period. Kosovsky gets choice but defers to the wrestler from Juarez-Lincoln, who chooses to start the second period in the bottom position. Quick stand-up by Ramirez, but is brought back down to the mat. Ramirez tries to switch, rolls off his back. He's now chest to chest with his opponent. He has a half Nelson. He's got that half tight. Kosovsky's in trouble here. And Ramirez earns a 3-point near fall. For a knee far ankle by Ramirez. And Ramirez chooses to let his opponent up, giving him a 1-point escape. Two-point takedown for Kosovsky. Kosovsky gives up a 1-point penalty for having a full Nelson on his opponent. .45 seconds left in the second period. Score is 12-8 in favor of Jose Ramirez of Juarez-Lincoln. Kosovsky is still in control. No change. No points awarded. Ramirez rolls his opponent. Gets a 2-point reversal. Has Kosovsky on his back, but they go out of bounds. No points given. Score is now 14-8 in favor of Ramirez. Ten seconds left in the second period. No change, and we will go into the third period. The score still at 14-8 in favor of Jose Ramirez from Juarez-Lincoln. Third period is started from the neutral position with a quick shot from Ira Kosovsky, who has a single leg attempt. Ramirez ties him up. Kosovsky gets a takedown, but it's reversed and put on his back. Ramirez looking for back points now. He sinks in a headlock but gives it up. Lets his opponent go, gets 3 points near fall, but gives up a 1-point escape. Double leg attempt by Ramirez. He's in on the leg, but needs to get up and bring his opponent back down to the mat. Brings Kosovsky to the mat, gets a 2-point takedown, goes to the front of his opponent, works a front headlock, gets a headlock, and gets a pin with 55 seconds left in the third period, which will bring the team score to 28-18, still in favor of McAllen Memorial. At 113 pounds, we have Raul Ramirez from Juarez-Lincoln taking on James Muskis from McAllen Memorial. Muskis has a single leg attempt, brings his opponent down hard to the mat, 2-point takedown. Muskis throws in the left leg, trying to break down his opponent, back down to the mat. He's getting back points now. Muskis looking for a pin. No back points given. Muskie stacks his opponent on his back. Looking for the pin. Switches to a cradle. Muskie's looking for the pin and he gets it with 51 seconds left in the first period. This will now bring the team score to 34-18 in favor of McAllen Memorial with only 3 matches left in the evening. At 120 pounds, we have Jesus Cantu from Juarez-Lincoln taking on Raul Ortiz representing McAllen Memorial. Ortiz tries a high single attempt, has control of his opponent's arm, trying to work behind to get a takedown. Ortiz switches it to a double, brings his opponent down to the mat. 2-point takedown for Ortiz. Ortiz gets his leg stuck on his opponent's head, and the referee calls a stalemate, which will restart this match with 57 seconds left in the period. Ortiz chooses to start in the optional position, gives up the 1-point escape. Score is now 2-1 with 50 seconds left in the first period. Double leg attempt by Cantu brings down his opponent to the mat, but does not earn the takedown yet. Ortiz very good in the defensive position here. And Cantu is called for an illegal slam, giving Ortiz a 1-point penalty. Score is now 3-2 in favor of Cantu after that penalty. Both wrestlers will restart the match in the neutral position. Ortiz looking for the figure 4 pin, gets a takedown and is now looking for back points. And Cantu survives the first period but gives up the 3-point near fall, which brings the score to 8-1 in favor of Raul Ortiz of McAllen Memorial. Ortiz had choice to begin the second period but opted to defer, and Cantu chooses to begin the second period in the bottom position.
Now break them down. Break them down. Let's go.
Granby attempt by Cantu. Another Granby attempt. Cantu looking to get up to his feet. Ortiz looking for the cradle on the far side. Ortiz gets on the near side, gives up the cradle. Ortiz throws both legs in now, trying to turn his opponent. With both legs in, Ortiz tries a power half, trying to get his opponent to his back. Cantu is giving up the back points here. Ortiz earns a 3-point near fall. Back points being earned here. 30 seconds left. Three more near falls signaled for Ortiz. Ortiz has a score of 14-1, which means that if he earns 2 more points, this match will end on a technical fall, which the referee calls a 3-point near fall, making the score 17-1, ending the match on a technical fall with 16 seconds left in the second period, which gives McAllen Memorial a 39-18 lead, and now makes it mathematically impossible for Juarez-Lincoln to come back and win this match. Left in this wrestling match, and at 126 pounds, we have Omar de la Mora taking on Jose Villarreal. Villarreal has a quick takedown, is earning back points, has a half in, looking for back points, looking for the pin. Villarreal earns 3-point near fall, making it 5-0 very early in this first period. Villarreal has his opponent stuck on his back and gets a pin with 37 seconds into the match. And with one match left in the evening, the score is now 45-18 in favor of McAllen Memorial. At 132 pounds, we will have the last match of the evening, where Eric Ramirez takes on team captain for McAllen Memorial, Bobby Rodriguez. Rodriguez catches Ramirez in a cement mixer, 2-point takedown. And after going out of bounds, Rodriguez will give his opponent a 1-point escape after starting in the optional starting position. Rodriguez has a double leg attempt, brings his opponent back down to the mat. 2 points, getting back points. Rodriguez gives up the 1-point escape. Gets behind his opponent, 2 more points for a takedown. Rodriguez getting 3 more points for a near fall. Gives his opponent a 1-point escape as he pushes him out of bounds. They will restart the period with 1 minute and 1 second left. Both men in the neutral position. Single leg attempt by Rodriguez. Rodriguez comes around, gets his 2-point takedown.
Now let's go. Let's go.
Rodriguez smothering Ramirez with a score of 13-3. 34 seconds left in the match in the first period. .14 seconds left in the match. Ramirez tries to switch. Rodriguez brings him back down to the mat. And at the end of the first period, the score is 13-3 in favor of Bobby Rodriguez from McAllen Memorial. Rodriguez chooses to start the second period in the bottom position. Quick stand-up by Rodriguez off the whistle. Switch attempt, Granby. Scramble. Gets a 1-point escape. Rodriguez gets a takedown, but seems to injure Ramirez in the process. Injury timeout called by the referee. Ramirez seems to be too injured to continue the match, and it gives McAllen Memorial a 6-point win, making the final score 51-18 in this last match of the district's 16 5A season. And there you have it, with a final score of 51-18. McAllen Memorial earns an undefeated season. Congratulations to Coach Eddie Gonzalez and his McAllen Memorial wrestling team. Congratulations, Coach Gonzalez. How are you feeling after your first undefeated season?
Very excited. I'm very happy that we're here, that we were able to accomplish this. But it's all because of the boys. I'm just very honored that I had such a great group of kids that worked their butts off all year long.
Is this the outcome you expected coming into tonight's match?
Yes, it is. I was expecting this exactly. I was very confident. I was feeling very confident that we had a chance to win because we had already wrestled them a couple of times before, and we had beat them before. But they were getting tougher and tougher every time. But I'm glad that our boys overcame it this time.
And how are you feeling towards the future at McAllen Memorial?
Well, being that I only have 3 seniors graduating, we should be set up. If everybody comes back next year, we should be set up to be still a dominant team for the next couple of years.
Well, congratulations, Coach, on your win, and congratulations to your team.
Thank you.